Alright, welcome back to another video. This video is going to be chronically a little bit more different. It's not going to be about Roblox or Minecraft. Rather, it's going to be about some of the Ben 10 console games that I believe most of us played when we were just kids. Especially me, I played a lot of these games, and the best one for me was Ben 10 Omniverse, the first one that I played. It was sick. It was like more like a successor to Ben 10 Protector of Earth. But before we get into that, I just looked at the last video's like count. I remember asking y'all for 75 likes. Y'all almost quadrupled the like amount. Like, I severely underestimated you all, man. Y'all are crazy. But anyways, before we get into the video, get this video to around, okay, this time I'm not gonna underestimate you. Let's go for at least 185 likes. I think y'all could do it. Yeah, definitely. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. So, the first game will be Ben 10 Protector of Earth. The one and only first game that I ever played on a console. And this game was absolutely amazing. It had such diverse gameplay and just unique combos and everything. Every single alien was amazing. Every single alien had their unique combos, much like Ben 10 Hero Time, which is heavily probably inspired from Ben 10 Protector of Earth. But yeah, it was awesome. This game had a lot of bosses too, which I loved. The fact for the last boss, Vilgax, he had to use a culmination of Ben's aliens to actually beat him. Like, the fact that that boss was so nice and unique, like, it was sick. Those were the good old times. But yeah. The only thing that I didn't like about this game was the fact that we didn't have more than 5 aliens, which, I mean, I get it. It's difficult to implement 10 aliens into something like this, but come on, man. We need Diamond Head, bro. The only appearance of Diamond Head that we saw in this entire game were those weird Diamond Head monster thingies. Bears? Diamond bears? I don't know what to call them. They looked like weird Diamond Head monsters, but anyways, yeah, we need a Diamond Head. Like, please, Diamond Head's the GOAT, but regardless, this game is definitely going on one of the top tiers. This game is amazing, so I'm gonna put it in A tier. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. The second game that I played ever was Ben 10 Alien Force. And you know, back when I was a kid, I didn't really like the fact that I had to play as Gwen or Kevin, because you know what we're all here for. We're here for the Omnitrix, obviously. As kids, we wanted the Omnitrix, not some alien abilities or Osmosian abilities, but still. Looking back at it now, that feature was quite unique. It was really quite just unique. I loved it. The fact that you had to play as Gwen or Kevin in certain levels, albeit the difficulty when you had to play as Kevin kind of drifted away because you couldn't find any materials to absorb, so you just get killed by the enemies in one peculiar level. I cannot remember what level it was, but yeah. Still, the game is awesome. One problem I have with it, not more than 5 aliens, bro. Like, who ate them, bro?
Who ate them?
But anyways, overall this game was good, but I wouldn't say it was as good as Ben 10 Protector of Earth. So yeah, for that reason, I'm going to be putting it at a solid B tier. Yeah, let's go with B tier. Alright, the third game, which would be Ben 10 Alien Force Vilgax Attacks. Now this game, we're getting into the good stuff now. This game was fun, right here. First time we tried out a third-person perspective instead of the normal front view angle type, like with Ben 10 Protector of Earth and Alien Force. But this game not only had all 10 aliens, but also had functionality for all those aliens as well. You see, every single alien had puzzles that they had to go through. For example, Cannonbolt going through a ramp for Ghost Freak's planet, I think it was. Yeah, it was some sort of ectoneurid planet, and you had to go through a ramp to teleport through it. No other alien could do that. And also Spider Monkey, who had to shoot webs to, you know, grapple across certain parts of the game. So yeah, each alien has their own functionality. That's what I like about this game. But the only thing that they missed out on was Alien X, but they did use him at the end, and I get why they missed him out. Bro would have one-shotted every single thing in this game. But yes, this game was awesome. I loved the bosses. I loved the diversity of this game. I loved the fact that we had 10 aliens and we got Cannonbolt on top of that. So massive W on my part. This deserves to be on par with Ben 10 Protector of Earth, if not higher. But the only reason I'm not putting it higher is because the final boss fight, Vilgax, like, He is so cracked. Literally, I'm not joking. Like, as soon as you think bro's about to pull a melee move, he pulls out his flippin' Glock and starts shooting in your face, bro. That's a new level of unpredictability, bro. Like, I cannot explain. But yeah, Vilgax, I don't know how they made him like that, but they need to do some major balancing, because that guy, he's an actual Vilgax. He's like classic Vilgax in Alien Force, literally. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. Now, here's a game that would be a major fan favorite of a lot of people. Definitely. Cosmic Destruction. Ben 10 Ultimate Alien Cosmic Destruction. Yes, sir. This game, I have to say, I gotta give it props. This game was awesome, alright? You had more than 10 aliens, or was it 10 aliens? Like, it was around that. I think it was 11, actually, because there were some exclusive aliens, which I hate that they did that. But yeah, Ben 10 Ultimate Cosmic Destruction, bro, it was an awesome game. The reasoning of it being popular by this much is because of the last boss fight, where you had to fight the evil Waybig, and nobody really knew what the evil Waybig was until the ending. Well, it was Albedo. Very funny story, bro. Anyways, the awesome idea that this game also introduced was the Potus Altiare, an ancient relic created by Azimuth's ancestors. Yeah, and it was used to boost the power of the Omnitrix. Yeah, going ultimate in this game. The visual changes of this game literally was on another level. The new years of consoles being implemented due to this time, which I believe this game came out in October 5th, 2010. So yeah, you can probably tell the new consoles coming out, and just the visual improvements in all the aliens, and especially Ultimates. Ultimates looked really cool. One I can mention is Ultimate Swampfire. I loved his effects. They just looked extraordinary, alright? I loved it. But at the end, all good things must come to an end. The Potus Altiare literally turned to dust. And when I say dust, I mean it. We have no reasoning why, but it literally just went poof, gone like that. Like, I don't get it. Why did it have to go, bro? It would have been so cool. But then again, I don't know how they would move on to Omniverse like that. Like, with such a powerhouse of a device, the perfected Omnitrix just seems like a weak counterpart, to be honest. For that reason, I'm going to be putting this game at a solid A tier. Alright, moving on to the next game. Alright, the next game we have here is a very weird game. Ben 10 Galactic Racing. I don't know why they decided to make this game, but the actual gimmick of Mario Kart but Ben 10 just seems weird to me. I don't know why, but it's just Mario Kart with Ben 10 abilities. So I mean, I'm not gonna put it any higher than C tier, because this game was nothing special. I mean, for you all Mario Kart fans, this is probably going to be pretty cool, but for me, I don't want this from Ben 10. I don't want to see a racing game from Ben 10. That's not what Ben 10 is about. Like, no. I want an actual fighting adventure type open world game, which we haven't really gotten, except if you talk about the reboot. And yeah, moving on to the next game, which might be the best Ben 10 game ever. Ben 10 Omniverse. The first one, not the second. We'll get to that in a bit, but yes. This game, I believe, was truly the successor of Ben 10 Protector of Earth. Why? Because this game just leveled up everything, from the graphics to the gameplay itself. Yeah, this game was actually goated. We had a lot of aliens to pick from, and I believe there were more than 10. There were probably like tons of aliens. The Omniverse exclusive ones also. But yeah, not only that, you had two players that you could play in this game. So you had Ben and Rook. Basically, the second player would join in as Rook, and Rook has his own abilities, and the first player would be Ben, which yeah, the Omnitrix and the Proto 2. So yeah, that was a really cool functionality in this game. I don't remember if Ben 10 Protector of Earth has two players. I think it does, but both of the players are just Ben, so yeah, that's cool and all, but I feel like this makes it more realistic for it to be Rook instead, because if it were just a duplicate of Ben, I wouldn't get the gimmick of that too much. But yeah, this game, from the functionality to everything else, this game is amazing. the unique puzzles that we have to go through each level, and the quick time events which were brought back for this game. Awesome, literally. And this game was literally the best Ben 10 game that I played as a kid. And looking back at it now, I loved it. I actually did love it. So yeah, this game is absolutely goated. I can barely find any flaws in it, basically. So that's one reason that I'm willing to put it into S tier and above every other game, most likely. But yeah, goated game regardless. Moving on to a not so exciting game, but anyways, let's cover it up. Ben 10 Omniverse 2. Now when you hear that title, you'd probably be extremely hyped, right? As compared to the first game was so cool and goated. You'd be extremely excited for this title. However, that was seemingly not the case, because this game disappointed all of us. Because not only is this game nothing compared to the first game, it's a Subway Surfer knockoff, literally. Like, you have to just run around, it's like Temple Run. Yeah, Temple Run, yep, it's Temple Run. It's Temple Run but Ben 10. Literally. Now, there were certain parts where you were able to just stop running and fight actual enemies, but the entire gimmick of running, like, it just didn't sit well with me. This game, I didn't like it. No. The first time I saw this game, I was so excited to play it, and then when I got back home, I turned on my console, I began playing it, and then I just faced up with major disappointment, bro. This game was absolutely terrible. It has nothing in comparison to its predecessor, and just everything about it is just, I don't like it. No, this game is actual garbage, which is why I'm putting it in garbage.
Trash.
Anyways, guys, this is my tier list, and this is my own opinions. So this is my tier list for the best Ben 10 games on console. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, let me know if I should do more stuff like this. And remember, 185 likes. I'm counting on y'all. Alright, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.